Hello students, so we will be continuing the questions from the topic circles. So before watching this video, please watch the previous parts so that this question makes much more sense. Now here the question says, let C bar and D bar be vectors such that magnitude of C plus D is equals to root 29 and C cross this is equals to 2i plus 3j plus 4k cross D. Acha, here this vector is common on both sides of the equation. If lambda 1 comma lambda 2 are the possible values of C plus D, then the equation represents a circle for what value of k. That means to find this equation or to solve this, we need to find the values of lambda 1 and lambda 2 firstly. That means vectors first and then coordinate geometry next. So what we do is we will take this vector, right, this part and this part. So we know that A cross B is nothing but minus B cross A. So based on that we can write C cross 2i cap plus 3j cap plus 4k cap is equals to minus of D cross 2i plus 3j plus 4k. So this should be C cross 2i plus 3j plus 4k plus, if I bring all the terms to the left hand side, I get this part. And this should be equals to null vector. Now, I can take this common, right? So, I will be getting C bar plus D bar cross 2i cap plus 3j cap plus 4k cap is equals to null vector. Right? Now, if A cross B is null vector, dear students, please be very careful here. Either we can say A is a null vector or B is a null vector, or we can even say A is parallel to B. So this is the concept, right? So in this case, this is not a null vector. Neither C plus D is a null vector because magnitude of C plus D is root 29. Then what is the only possibility remaining? We can say that C plus D bar is parallel to 2i cap plus 3j cap plus 4k cap. That means therefore C plus D should be a scalar multiple of this. That means T should belong to a real number. That's fine. Now how do we find the value of T? For that we will be using this particular condition, that magnitude of C plus D is root 29. Therefore magnitude of T times 2i plus 3j plus 4k is root 29. So we can write this as mod T into under root of 2 square plus 3 square plus 4 square is root 29. I guess this is 16 plus 9 is 25. 25 plus 4 is 29. We can definitely cancel this. So we get mod T is equals to 1. Therefore T is equals to plus or minus 1. That's it. Now, once we get the value of T as plus or minus 1, then we can make use of this condition to find the values of lambda 1 and lambda 2, right? Lambda 1 and lambda 2 are the possible values of this. So therefore C plus D is plus or minus this part, that is 2i plus 3j plus 4k. So that means what can I write? So one thing is, I'll take first with a positive sign, that means 2i plus 3j plus 4k dot this vector. What is that other vector? Minus 7i plus 2j plus 3k, minus 7i plus 2j plus 3k, right? So this should be equals to, how do we take dot product? Coefficients of I, we multiply, minus 14 plus coefficient of j plus 6 plus 12. So what do I get here? 18 minus 14 is 4. And therefore now we take a minus sign. So what will happen is, if I do with this part, minus 2i plus 3j plus 4k dot, everything remains the same. So we get, instead of plus 4 we get minus 4. Think about it, because everything remains the same, no? Only the minus sign will be into the picture. So here these we get two values. Here is telling lambda 1 and lambda 2 are the possible values. Now which is lambda 1? Lambda 1 is greater than lambda 2. Therefore lambda 1 is 4 and lambda 2 is minus 4. Okay. Now I think we can go with this part. So what is it telling here? This represents a circle for k value. That means it represents a circle if coefficient of x square is equals to coefficient of y square. So what is the coefficient of x square? That is k square should be equals to coefficient of y square is 3k plus lambda 2 by 2. 3k plus lambda 2 is minus 4 divided by 2. So we have k square is equals to 3k minus 2. That is first part. And what else? Acha, coefficient of xy also should be equals to 0. And what is that? K square minus 5k plus lambda 1. So k square minus 5k plus lambda 1. Lambda 1 is 4. This should be equals to 0. So from here, acha, if I solve this part, I get the values of k as 1 comma 4, right? And if I solve this, which is k square minus 3k plus 2 equals to 0, I get the values of k as 1 comma 2 if I am right. So what is that common value here which is acceptable in both cases? I think it is 1. So therefore the value of k should be equals to 1. That's it. Very simple question. It's a procedure based question, but it is a very simple question. So 1 should be the answer. Now let us move to the next question. Next question says, okay, let PQ and MN be two straight lines touching the circle at the points A and B, okay, respectively. Let O be the center of the circle and angle AOB is pi by 3, then the locus of the point of intersection of the lines PQ and MN is, okay. Let us try to draw the circle whose center is something like this, 2 comma 3. Acha, PQ and MN be two straight lines touching the circle. That means PQ and MN are tangents basically. Acha, they are touching at the points A and B, okay. Something like this, okay, something like this. Let us say, now this is PQ, it is touching at A, and then there is another line MN, which is touching the circle at B, if I am right. Right? Perfect. Now he is telling that O be the center of the circle, okay. Angle AOB, okay, this is something like this. Now this chord is making an angle of pi by 3 and the center, then the locus of the point of intersection of the lines PQ and MN. Let us say PQ and MN are intersecting at this point T. Now basically he needs the locus of T, that is H comma K, right? So T, now think about it, PQ, you know, and one possible instance of PQ can be something like this, right? Now this could be like that. So PQ and MN can keep on changing, so this point T also keeps on changing, right? So we need the locus of T. That's the question, okay? Right. Now, can I say this angle is 90 degrees? Angle between tangent and normal is 90 degrees? Yes, perfect. Now line joining the center and the point of intersection of tangents bisects the angle between them, okay? So if this angle is 90 degrees and this angle, the entire angle is 60 degrees, so this part will be 30 degrees. So if this is 90, this is 30, this should be 60 degrees. That means this also should be 60 degrees, correct? So can I say, no, I need the locus of T, right? Perfect. So we can do one thing. We can use of trigonometry. Let us take this triangle TAO, right? So we can find the distance of TO because we know the center and we know the point T and we know the radius, right? So which trigonometric ratio connects OA with TA? That should be sine theta, yes. So sine 60 degrees should be opposite side, that is OA, and hypotenuse should be TO. And what will the radius be? I think radius would be 4, right? So sine 60 is root 3 divided by 2 and OA is 4 divided by TO. Yeah, so we'll cross multiply now. Root 3 times TO should be 4 into 2, 8. So square on both sides, we get 3 into TO whole square is equals to 64. Acha, what will TO whole square be? Again H minus 2 whole square plus K minus 3 whole square will be equals to 64. So this should be 3 times H square plus 4 minus 4H plus K square plus 9 minus 6K, that should be equals to 64. So we can say 3 times, replace H and K with X and Y. So we get minus 4H into 3 should be, minus 12X minus 18Y. 4 plus 9 is 13. 13 into 3 should be plus 39 minus 64. So I guess we get 3 times x square plus y square minus 12x minus 18y. Now 64 minus 39 should be minus plus 25. So 39 minus 64 should be minus 25. So this should be the answer. 3 times x square plus y square minus 12x minus 18y minus 25 should be the answer. That means option 1 is correct. That's it. Thank you for watching this videos, dear students. Meet you with the next one.